I did it. A year ago, a little over a year ago, let's say a year or two ago, I set myself the goal of building my dream studio setup. For a while, it seemed like a daunting task. For those of you who don't know, I'm a photographer and cinematographer. A huge part of success, or a huge part of getting the best quality work, or basically being able to deliver the best work that you can, is having the best resources on hand. A couple of years back, I started out with my very first camera, which was the Nikon P500. And from there, I upgraded to the Canon 200D, which is what I actually consider my first camera, but anyways. So an important part of what I think when it comes to videography, taking videos, making video content, music videos, that type of thing, is as important as it is to have the best camera that you can, just as important is also post-production. A thing I considered a while back before buying what would have been my next camera was considering the fact that what's the point of having a super powerful camera that can record at the highest resolution with maybe perhaps a raw format, if you don't have the ability to edit and process that footage. That's what I set out to do, to sort of have both the pre and post production facilities, or resources to be able to produce the quality content that I wanted to be able to produce. Insert my M1 Mac setup. So right now, my primary camera that I use for most of my work is the Canon 200D. I think in other parts of the world that's the Rebel SL2. Stand to be corrected on that. And then behind me is my post-production set. That being my Mac M1 setup. But basically is dual screen setup connected to M1 Mac. Does wonders for the video editing, runs like a dream. So my setup is M1, 8 gig RAM, 512 gigabytes SSD. And I have to say, as far as performance and output goes, I'm still yet to have a system that lags. Granted that at this moment, I don't process a lot of raw video footage, maybe something like ProRes, and then I don't edit a lot in 4K. I do from time to time, and when I do, it still runs smoothly. But we'll see as time goes on if I hit my sort of performance ceiling before I need to upgrade. My main the video editing software that I use is DaVinci Resolve. On the system, it runs like a dream. Like I said, you'll find Guti that main requisites for DaVinci Resolve is 8 gigs minimum for normal editing, and then for Fusion, that's the graphics part of the editing software, requires minimum of 16 gigs RAM. But yeah, that M1 chip, like I said, it just blows it out the roof. I do have a Dell laptop that has about 24 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of SSD. But the only thing is that it has integrated Intel graphics, so it doesn't have a super powerful chip. It's a i5 with integrated Intel graphics. So DaVinci Resolve from time to time will lag, particularly if I use anything that has a higher resolution than 1080p, especially on Fusion, it does lag. So the M1 system for me has been a welcome upgrade. It's a new year. I'd like to set a different goal for myself, or a new goal for myself, and that is when we come back in about a year from now, is that I be in a better position than I am in right now, you know. And yeah, I look forward to what the year may have in store for me. Be on the lookout. Lots of content coming soon. Lots of behind the scenes, lots of music videos on the way. Lots of behind the scenes. Maybe I might go a bit in depth with my Mac setup as well, with the editing software. Maybe I might run up OBS and see where that takes me. I think, yeah, that's all I have to say for now. And yeah, cheers. I'll see you guys soon.